In a previous video, we talked about this Black Series Kylo Ren unmasked version or unmasked variant. So we changed the rubber cape to a soft goods cape with a hood and marked the scar on his face. So when we have the hood on top of his head, that scar is going to be very visible. Now we're ready to move on to our next topic. Still a Kylo Ren action figure. This time it is a Kitbash version of a Black Series and a G.I. Joe Classified Series action figure. So let me explain. But first, let us do a quick 360 view of this base Kylo Ren masked variant action figure. But wait, that is not only the version that I'm going to show. So this is the display version, the thing that you put on your shelf. But if you want to play with it, this is what I call the Kylo Ren action figure. So underneath that rubber cape, we still have another cape that you could enjoy while you are playing with this action figure. So let's do a 360 view of this version. So let me explain the concept behind this custom Kitbash, modified, or whatever you want to call it action figure. Okay, so my idea with this action figure is actually just based on my personal preference. So it's not me trying to get close to the source material of Star Wars, but it's just me encapsulating my ideas or my imagination in toy form. Okay, so since Kylo Ren was trying to emulate his grandfather, it's just nice to have him sport that Darth Vader look. So it's just me playing with my action figures. So black look, cape, helmet, and body armor or a suit of armor. So let's identify parts and accessories on these action figures. So let's knock off this rubbery cape. So Star Wars Black Series unmasked version Kylo Ren. So we're moving towards the action figure. So the head, the belt, the sword comes from Star Wars Black Series masked version Kylo Ren. Now this soft materials cape, this cape that hides underneath this cape, this comes from Masters of the Universe Masterverse Andra figure. So I just cut off the hood. So anyway, the hood is thick material. I cannot use it with this, so I'd rather just cut it off. Okay, so the neck, the body, arms, the handsets, the man briefs, the legs comes from G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes Origins Snake Eyes. But the foot set, so these two does not belong to Snake Eyes Origins Snake Eyes, but that belongs to G.I. Joe Classified Series, the first version of Snake Eyes. Okay, so we have the Snake Eyes Origins Snake Eyes action figure. So I took off the paint, the silver paint on that belt buckle, and so with the Arashikage symbol or sign on the forearm. So as you could take a look at the action figure, so it's void of those markings. And next are going to be the feet. So if you're going to take a look at this action figure, actually the feet are really small. So compared to this version or that variant that is going to be a longer feet and a bigger feet at about 1.5 centimeters difference. So just a little bit, but actually when you attach it to the action figure, it spells the difference actually night and day when you already have it on the action figure, because this is just way too small compared to that. So it really actually improves anatomically the appearance of the action figure. So other features on this action figure. So what's the purpose of having a very thick belt if you don't have anything attached to that belt to carry weight? So of course that is going to be something that is always displayed with the action figure, but I also want a lightsaber handle that is hanging on the belt of the action figure. So I have that. So it's something that you could even take off if you wish and attach a blade to later on. But for this purpose, something to just have on that belt. So that is it. And of course, the lightsaber blade is going to attach this way. So might as well, the correct way to store a lightsaber handle is with the blade down. Unless you want to cut yourself in half by displaying the handle blade up. Okay, so we'll just imagine that this body armor of Kylo Ren is made of Beskar armor. So just in case the blade gets activated, he won't cut himself. So yeah, that is it. Play time. So in your action figure kit bashing, always think about what is the idea or the best thing to do for something that you want to play with, instead of just concentrating on aesthetics, because aesthetics is about just 45%, but 55% is play of the action figure. Okay, so this is just going to be the recap of a G.I. Joe Classified Series Origin Snake Eyes action figure articulation points, which is present in this version of Kylo Ren. And actually, the head really articulates very well with regards to looking up, looking down, sideways, not a problem. Okay, so let's move to this because the articulation points are easy to see. Okay, so on the neck we have 2 points of articulation. So one on the base of the head unit and one on the base of the body of the action figure on the sternum area. So that's actually multiple points of articulation. Why? So this is actually the best candidate if you want to make a Kylo Ren action figure with strong articulation points. And also with regards to aesthetic value, the armor, really amazing. Okay, so full 360 of the arms, the poses also possible, and we have rotation on the biceps, 2 points of articulation on the elbow, and the hinge on this Snake Eyes figure is on the thumb area, which is good for sword wielding action figures. So let's move towards the articulation on the body. So we have that abdominal crunch and a ball on the waistline for rotation and multiple points of articulation. So we also have the drop leg function, which improves more articulation. So forward kicks, sideways kicks. We also have rotation on the bicep, on the thigh, I mean. 2 points of articulation for the knee, and the knee bends really nicely. So for the foot, we don't have a cut on the shin for rotation of the shin. It's just going to be a hinge for the foot and rocker. So very best figure for a mask version of Kylo Ren. And if you want multiple action figures for a Knights of Kylo Ren and you want uniformity, then you could even use this, basically this figure, and put on a cape on it with a hood. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.